Now, when it comes to addiction, there's a lot of stigma surrounding not just that, but also recovery.
Yeah, one of the missions of Shatterproof is to let people battling addiction and seeking help know that there's nothing to be ashamed of or to be embarrassed about. Getting people together who are all going through the same journey is one of the main reasons behind the Shatterproof Walk, which is happening once again this Saturday at Griffith Park.
Here to talk about the Shatterproof Walk and the Shatterproof organization is Marci Hopkins, the TV host, author, and recovery advocate. You're hosting the event, but you're also celebrating a major milestone.
I am. I just celebrated 10 years of sobriety.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is huge.
It's been quite a journey.
Yeah.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
And one of the things about this walk and about being part of this sort of community is to know that there is community, right? That there are other people going through it too, and sometimes it's helpful to lean on each other.
You stay sick in the silence. You must have community to get through this disease. It's imperative.
And how has community helped you through?
So for me, when I decided to get sober, the 12-step program was crucial for my healing journey.
Right.
But then now to be a part of something like Shatterproof, where we're all leaning on one another, going through the same things, whether we're in recovery or it's someone in our family that's in recovery, or a friend or someone that we've lost. Like, we all come together to share these stories, to know that we are not alone and that there is help available.
It's so interesting because as far as we've come, and I'm sure everyone knows someone who's dealing with addiction, but there's still that stigma that still lingers, right?
Yeah.
Because lots of people don't still see this as a disease and something that,
Changes the chemistry of your brain.
Yeah, but I think it's just because we haven't been educated.
Yeah.
For so long, we were told to keep it within the family. There was so much shame and guilt around it. But over 48 million people suffer with substance use disorder in the United States.
And there's such a complexity of emotions surrounding it. There's self-blame, there's guilt,
100%.
there's anger, too, on the part of maybe people who love you and want to see you get the help that you need.
Yeah, it's not about willpower at all. It is absolutely a disease. And just to think, I mean, 1 in 7 people are affected. We're all affected in some capacity. So it is so important that we have these conversations so people know that they're not alone and that there is so much help and hope available.
Tell us about the walk.
Yes, so this Saturday, we're all getting together. There's going to be about 1,000 of us at Griffith Park coming together, whether it's someone that's lost someone in recovery, a family member that has been touched by the disease. And we're all getting together and we're sharing stories, and we're going to kick off the big walk, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's free, it's for families, and it's just going to be an incredible, I mean, you just can imagine the emotion that you feel through that when we're all together and we're just recognizing, like, we are in this together. Community is so important, and we all have these stories to share, and Shatterproof is helping so many families and those that need the help.
I think you're right that everyone is on their own journey, and it's a walk, but everyone comes from all walks of life. Everyone has their own story. So I imagine you have people who are dealing with addiction and they're new to trying to get help, and people who have been dealing it, people who are celebrating their 10 years.
Yeah, and even just like the last walk I did in New York, I mean, there was a mother that lost 2 children to substance use disorder. I mean, just imagine, and families, they just feel so lost, and it is a family disease.
One more question for you, because I know we're short on time, but if anybody out there is struggling right now and they're watching this, what is something that you would like to say to them?
Well, first of all, that you are not alone, that your past does not define you, and you can't do this in isolation. So reach out to Shatterproof, because they can find you the science-based support and recovery that you need. And if you're a family member, the same.
Okay. Maybe you can find that support through that walk, Shatterproof Walk 2025, happening, as she said, this Saturday at Griffith Park. Things kick off at 8 o'clock. You can register, get more details on their website. It's right there on your screen, fundraise.shatterproof.org.
Also, Marci's new book, Wake Up, You're Not Broken, What to Expect in the First 30 Days of Sobriety, will be released on January 5th. Marci, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you
for everything that you do.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations again.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing. We'll be right back.